excited about this dish for dessert week because it is a combination of two dishes I grew up with and I just loved. It's a combination of my mom's easy apple cobbler and my grandmother's nutmeg sauce. Both dishes I just loved. And I got to thinking, what would happen if I put them together and added some Philadelphia cream cheese? Well, I am really pleased with the outcome. My family is pleased with it too, and I hope you will be too. I start with 4 Granny Smith apples that I'm going to slice, and basically you're putting 1 apple in each cobbler dish. I like to use Granny Smith apples because they are really tart and to me hold their flavor really well and don't get covered up by other flavors. We have our apples in our dishes and we're going to move on to the nutmeg sauce, and I have cut up a stick of unsalted butter in here and we're going to melt that along with a 1/2 cup of sugar, a tablespoon of flour, and 4 teaspoons of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of rum. Now we're going to put that on the stove and we're going to melt it until it's to a low simmer and it's all blended together well. Okay, here's the nutmeg sauce on the stove. Okay, now we're going to add 8 ounces of our cream cheese. Okay, we finished our creamy nutmeg sauce and now we're going to add it to our apples. We start with 1/4 of a cup of the mixture and just drizzle over each cobbler dish. It smells wonderful. Smell of nutmeg with just a little smidge of rum. Now that's a 1/4 cup on each. There's just a little bit more, so I'm just going to put the rest of it evenly. Okay. Now we're going to work on our topping, and we have a cup of flour. I have a cup of flour in here for our topping, and we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of sugar and an egg. And we're going to mix that up, and it makes a crumbly mixture. Okay, I now have a crumbly mixture, and before I sprinkle that on here, I'm not really stirring the apples. I'm just going to spread out the creamy nutmeg sauce, and I'm telling you, y'all, this creamy nutmeg sauce is so good. I can remember as a child growing up with my grandmother's nutmeg sauce, and it was the kind of sauce you wanted to roll around in. And this Philadelphia cream cheese just takes it to another level, I think. Okay, now we're going to, I have to use my hands with this. Basically, we're going to sprinkle this crumbled mixture on top of each cobbler dish. Just do it evenly. I have such good memories of my cooking with my grandmother. I know there's probably someone in everybody's life where they have memories of the kitchen. Okay, our last step before we put these in the oven is we're going to melt a stick of unsalted butter, and we're going to pour or drizzle evenly over the 4 cobblers. I know, girls. Oh, it smells so good. And it's a rich dessert. Okay, now to the oven. I'm going to place it on a cookie sheet lined with parchment paper. And we're going to bake in the oven on 375 for 30 minutes. I've just taken the cobblers out of the oven. What I like to do to serve it, put heavy whipping cream on top like this while it's warm and the cream starts to melt and run down into the nooks and crannies. Oh, that is a bowl full of love right there. Yum. Nutmeg sauce apple cobbler. Enjoy.